Hello and welcome back to Relish Crafts, where we relish in our crafts. I am Frankie Mac. Welcome to my home. It is time for another style up, and I've got quite a few items here for you today. I had to stop myself because I could keep going, but this is what I'm going to show you today and the different ways that I styled them up. But there's more to come, of course, okay? So the first look that I'm going to share with you is this pink dress that I found. This is very 90s. When I look at this, I think of that TV show Blossom. I'm not too sure why. It just reminds me of that. And it's got these really neat ties in the back. It's a lovely blank canvas, and it already has a tiered effect here and some embroidery. And I personally love this color of pink. I just tried it on for you simply by itself, just so that you could see what it looks like before I start adding all of my accoutrement. So the first thing that I added to it, of course, is the pashmina, and I forgot to grab it. Y'all, I love this pashmina. You see, it's they come in different sizes, okay? I know that I've stated this. So this one's not like a very huge, large blanket-like one. So it's, you know, kind of medium size. Now, what I wanted to show you is this design here. This is the scarf that, or one of the pashminas, the only one actually. This is the only one she had in this design. This is from Ramula, from the bazaar. Isn't it everything? It's so beautiful. I fell in love with this design with the elephant on it. It's so beautiful. And I loved that it was pink. Girl, they're, you know, pashmina scarves, they're just like shoes and handbags and all the other stuff that we love to have. You have to have them in different shades because your clothing is in different colors and they complement each other lovely. And what you will see today is that I don't just wear one, you know, you can layer up your scarves so many different ways. That's my favorite look, okay? Because I just love that pashmina. However, you can use any scarf. It doesn't have to be a pashmina necessarily, okay? This is a lovely scarf with florals on it. And each of the corners have beautiful little beads on them. Every corner is beaded in this way, and it's just a floral theme. And you just drape it onto yourself, you know, just wear it in different ways, play with the placement. And I just styled it onto the dress in just a couple different ways, really. So just in case you don't have a pashmina or you don't have one in the color that you would like for your outfit, you know, maybe collect some scarves if you haven't already and just use those in the same way that you would your pashmina. Now, this next look, I added these. I featured these on my channel before. I believe they're like swimwear cover-up. Girl, they better be. They're completely sheer and see-through, and I love them. I love this lovely print. There's like gold metallics in here. They're perfect for layering under your dresses, under your kaftans, right? Perfect. And they're super light, so when it's hot outside, this is a perfect addition to your outfit without adding anything that is too hot for you, you know? So I would definitely be on the lookout for this swimwear, okay? This swimwear cover-up stuff. It plays lovely with your dresses and your kaftans. And as you could see, underneath the pink dress, it just pinks down at the bottom, just adding more of a long look. Kind of like what's going on here with me today, you know? It just changes the outfit, okay? You can wear it as a dress and it looks lovely. But then the moment you add that peekaboo pant at the bottom, something transforms and it becomes something much more elevated and boho, in my opinion, of course. Now, I added a pink pashmina just to style it up, and I played with the draping just a couple different ways. You know, I don't have like a fixed technique. I'm just playing with it. I stand in front of the mirror and I play with it. And so I'll just grab two parts of the fabric and tie it together, or I'll use a safety pin. Whenever I would find a pashmina in the thrift store or one of these sheer type scarves, I would always find safety pins pinned onto them. So I just figured that's what everybody else uses. And that's what I use. I hope that, you could just stand in front of your mirror and play with draping and pin it in place. Okay. Kind of like you would a brooch. Pin it through your clothing and your pashmina so it holds there. And that's all I do, really. I went a little crazy with the pinks, not because I'm on the lookout. I'm on the lookout for these pinks, okay? Wherever I'm at, there's pinks, oranges, and greens, okay? And I love it because maybe you guys like these colors, okay? So I just pick them up and I just try to style them up because it's just such an electric color, these pinks. And I think they're super maximalist and I love to mix them up. They definitely make a statement. It's this pink tunic top here with black in it. This one's 100% cotton. It says it's made in India. And I just love me a tunic top, okay? Paired it with a pair of harem pants that I picked up in DC. And they went very well together, of course. So I tried it on together for you. And I added this fuchsia scarf, okay? Now, this isn't a pashmina, it's a scarf, but it has this really cool, when I call it pashmina, to me it's like a different textured fabric, and this one's very soft, but it has a very lovely design, this like filigree, and it has, crystals in it, and it's just lovely. Girl, get what you can get your hands on. It doesn't matter. If it's a scarf, girl, wear it. This is beautiful. I loved that it was a fuchsia pink, and I added it to my pink tunic top with my pink harem pants. Girl, is it too much? I hope so. I really do, because that's what I'm going for. I paired it with a pink bag and my maroon hat, and I think it looks fabulous. Complete boho maximalist statement look here, okay? I love it. I hope you agree. I layered my scarves. I added my pashmina around my waist. I kept the fuchsia one on, and I think it's a fun thing to do when you're layering your scarves like that, whether it's on your body or on your purses. Girl, it's wonderful. It's very bohemian, okay? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like the rockers who like would layer scarves all on their mic stand. That's definitely the inspo from that. I think Stevie Nicks would do stuff like that. Like, I just love it. I think it's so boho rocker. And I just thought of that. And like, I'm just going to keep layering scarves, and I love layering them onto my handbags and onto me. And then, I'm just having fun here, guys. Okay. I added my sequined pink skirt. I featured it a few times here. Sometimes I'll slide it up and wear it kind of like a top. I'll just wear another, like a long sleeve shirt underneath and then slide the skirt up. It's just a really neat little skirt, okay? And I layered it up over my harem pants and added the tunic top. And I think it's super fun. And then I added just a scarf, like just because. It's not a pashmina. It doesn't have to be, I already had the fuchsia one draped over me, and then I added this floral sheer one across my waist. Girl, there are no rules. Put it wherever you want. If I could, I would tie them around my wrists, but I can't. It's very difficult. I haven't mastered that. I don't think I'm going to master it or achieve it anytime soon. But that's another really cool idea, is to like tie little handkerchief scarves on your wrists. These pants I found are insane. They are insane. Okay? I was struggling with how to show them to you, okay? Look at this pant leg. This is one width of a pant leg. And now you have it times 2. What the hell is going on? Okay? This is insane and I love it. It's by Venus. I understand them to be like a catalog brand. I thrifted these. I love the print on the bottom. They're insane. They are absolutely insane. They have like an elastic band, but then they also have the ties. Girl, I had to snatch these up, okay? Because they are perfect for underneath my dresses, tank tops. For underneath my dresses, tunic tops, and kaftans, okay? Oh, it's wonderful. I wish I could have them in every color and every size, but I only found the one pair and they are divine. I paired them with my kaftan top that I've shown you guys before. It's just like a half little kaftan top in blue. And I paired it with this pashmina. You guys, look at the gold in here. It's so beautiful. And I love the design. I use both sides of my pashmina. I don't know if there's a rule against that or what, girl, but they don't apply to me. I use both sides. Sometimes you'll have a pashmina label in there. Girl, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered if you see it, okay? So I use the inside or outside of my pashmina, depending on what I'm wearing. Girl, I'm going to use it, okay? If it's got the color going on that I want, I'm wearing it. So I put those pants on and I draped this pashmina on over my kaftan top. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful blue ensemble. I used a leather belt this time to kind of anchor down my scarf or my pashmina across me. And I'm just showing you that that's another way that you can belt your stuff in place. Is just using a large leather statement belt. I was lucky enough to be able to thrift this one. It's lovely. It's very sturdy. It's like a hard one, very hard, and it keeps its shape. But there's a multitude of varieties of these things out there, and it's just as an inspiration on how it is that you can also anchor your pashmina instead of just like pinning it or tying it. That's an approach. Now, those pants are fabulous, okay? I just had to pair it with this tunic top, okay, guys? Look at this tunic top. Look at how fabulous it is. It is, and I don't know that you could see it here, okay? But they're sheer. The sleeves are sheer. The actual tunic itself is pretty sheer. So we're talking really good stuff for summer, okay? Look at these colors, okay? Matched up with these pants, complete perfection and insanity that I love, okay? Boho realness going on there and all the colors. And the gray of this tunic top, I thought really paired nicely with my hat, okay? And I love it together. I love it with the pashmina like that. I mean, it's got everything going on. And, you know, I took some shots without my hat so you could see that too, but I just love my hats. I mean, it's very trendy, hipster. It's very happening. I don't think they're going anywhere. Girl, I love the hats. And so I try to try them on. I try them with my looks and off, just in case it's not, you know, it's not for everybody, but I love it. It's a vibe. Now, I also took a picture of me with the tunic and the pants by itself, so you could see what that looks like. And because there's levels to this, guys, okay? It looks fabulous. It looks great. But then you add your pashmina, and then you add your hat. And it's everything and more. I mean, I just love the accessories, okay? This is what I love to do and add to my looks is the accessories. I hope you do too. It really does change everything, okay? Every little piece levels it up somehow. Now, some of these pieces, I'm not sure. We thrifted because it's a mix, right? I have a lot of stuff that I've thrifted from before and after our trip, but I know that this one we picked up together. And oh man, I was so excited for this one because I was like, oh, dude, this is perfect for a house dress. Like, yes, ma'am. I love the Versace Liberace of it all. I really do. The gaudiness of it. Yes, please. I love it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Girl, yes, please. Okay. And this is the type of kaftan that I just love to be in my house. This one is not polyester. I couldn't tell you what it is because there's no label. There's no tag, okay? There's no information, okay? She's just out here incognito, and I love it, okay? So I tried it on for you, and I show you how it is that I would wear it at home. Girl, just with my hair wrapped in a scarf, okay? So I could keep my curls and an earring. That's all you need, okay? That's all you need. And I love it. And I'm comfortable. And I could do anything and everything in my house with my toga apron. Did you guys watch that DIY video? I made it for you. I made it for you. some really nice aprons that go with our aesthetic while we are home, okay? Now, how do I level it up? How do I dress it up? I just add a sheer black scarf. Girl, we got to collect these scarves. Get scarfed up out here, okay? I have a black sheer one. There's a lot going on here, okay? We don't have to. We can get decked out. I don't have a lot of gold stuff right now. You know, I'm still acquiring my stuff, guys, okay? I'm a very new stylist here on YouTube. I'm still acquiring all of my inventory that I can use for my style ups. But for now, this is a lot, a lot of gold going on here. And a sheer black scarf is more than enough with some simple jewelry is wonderful. I think it's a wonderful look. And so I just show you how I would drape the black scarf over one shoulder, how lovely that looks. And I just love the large hoop earring with this look, okay? I think it's everything. It's large and exaggerated like my long golden kaftan. It's very large and exaggerated. And you can't ever go wrong with mixed metal bangles, okay? You just can't. And I tied it around my waist. Girl, just play with it. Have fun. And I think it looks great in all the different ways, okay? It just depends what you're going for, you know? And you know what? If you don't want it draped over your shoulder, just tie it around your waist. That's what's so wonderful and versatile about these things, okay? You can hang them off you in different ways. You guys, I do love red, okay? Like this red kaftan. I do love red, but I don't have a lot of it. I don't come across it too very much in the way that I like to do things in my aesthetic, okay? And I came across this lovely dress. And this one just says plus size. So I think it's just a one size fits all. It's 100% cotton and it's lovely. I saw this and I loved the print. I loved the color. I think it's very beautiful, very global, very ethnic. It's got it going on. And so I picked it up and I tried it on for you just as a dress, okay? It's lovely as a dress, okay? The ties allow you to adjust it to your waist as much as you want. And I went with pulling the ties back first, and that gathered all the extra fabric in the back and just created this abundance of just fabric and pleating that I think is beautiful. And if you crisscross them first in the front, all of that volume will be in the front. Whatever you want. I wanted the print to be visible and the volume in the back. So that's just my approach that I took. But because I love putting pants underneath my kaftan and underneath my dresses, I am always looking for pants like this, okay? I really love a pant like this. This is perfect, okay? And these ones have just a little scallop feature right here on the bottom of them, and they're very light, okay? I think light layers is the key, especially as it's warming up. It's just better. They got pockets too. Hello. Who doesn't love that? And it's just an elastic waistband, which is wonderful, which is comfortable, so that when you have a lunch baby or a dinner baby girl, it's all comfortable. It's all wonderful, okay? I don't know about you, but I can feel my meals, and I love the ability to expand in my clothing comfortably, okay? I don't know about you. Girl, that's my thing, okay? I like to be comfortable. And so, girl, the green pants matched up beautifully with this red dress, and you could see it peeking out from underneath, but they're not dragging, right? Like these ones are very long. I love drowning in fabric. So, you know, you could put them on and still show off your shoes. They are lovely. And I paired it with this gorgeous green bag here, just stunning. And I then added a green pashmina, okay? I think that this look is gorgeous. It is wonderful. It is vibrant. It is bold. It is maximalist. It is a complete statement, and I think it's gorgeous. I think it's wonderful. And then I paired it with some like wooden looking, I think some of this stuff, there's just something so earthy and romantic about this look. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. The red and green together, hello, it's a Christmas combination, but it's not giving Christmas. Okay, I love it. Look, I got another green look for you. Like I said, The green is attracted to me. It's just coming to me, okay? And I must pick it up because I love it. I love green, okay? And I picked up this tunic top here. This one is also 100% cotton and made in India. Actually, I just noticed they are exactly the same. What the hell? Oh my God. Wow. I did find them in the same store. I just didn't realize it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I picked up this green tunic top that I then paired with these green pants. And I just tried it on simply, okay? I like to give you a first look of the before. Lovely together, very comfortable, very easy to lounge in your home with. And then I just added accessories. That's the first move, okay? Just jewelry and accessories and a lovely, delicious handbag, okay, girl? And then we level it up with our pashmina, a green one, okay? Now, I just tied it. I just picked 2 points of it and tied it. And that's where I arranged it. You can arrange it in the front with, the opening in the front to the sides. Girl, whatever you want. And I love this approach. It accentuates the waist and then just adds more flowy texture. But of course, my favorite is to have it anchored at my waist with the back panel flowing. And I do that with a belt, okay? This is a metal belt. I haven't really seen them out in the wild. This is the only one I've seen in the wild. And I was like, what is that? Give me that, okay? And I love it. If you guys are thinking about getting something like this, I think it's got all the tribal wonderfulness. I just love it so much. Highly recommend. It's got leather ties and it elevates my looks so easily. I love my pashmina anchored by the front panel and just having the back one flowing. It's everything. It's my favorite styling technique. This next look. It's not for everybody, okay? And I just wanted to throw it in the mix because I got a lot of greens going on here. This is one of those things. This is a Chico's jacket, okay? What size is this? It's a size 0. Girl, it's small. Oh my God. Usually I get oversized items, but come on. This jacket is so cool. It's fully embroidered. When I saw it, it was like one of those, gasping moments in the thrift store, like, and you just grab it. Like there could be nobody around you, but it's like dips, because this is so cool and in green. And I just put it on over my look. I get it. Not everything that I like and do is going to be for everyone, but I'm just trying to encourage you to be bold, to be brave. If you like it, girl, it's meant for you. Put it on. I really like this jacket. It's cool. Very cool. And there's so many different ways that you can pair this very embroidered, very ornate jacket with things, especially because it's like a bolero style little jacket. It's just kind of hiding your arms in the best way possible. I had to have it. I'm so glad I picked it up. So I just put it on over my look, but because it's so cropped, I needed something else. And then that's when I added my pashmina. And then I think it really did work and tie together. When you are working with sizes that are just more flowy and larger, girl, it's not always going to work. You have to figure out how to make it work, okay? You have to think about shapes and what complements and works for you. I love being out here and flowy and unrestricted, but sometimes, like in this case with the little jacket, it just wasn't marrying well together. And once I addressed the waist area with my pashmina, I think, in my opinion, that it works and I love it. This tunic top, I love it. Look at the colors going on here. This is eccentric fabulosity here, okay? Maximum color here, okay? We got the 64 crayon coloring box going on here, okay? This is a lot. It is electric, okay? And I was like, yes, give me that. And I paired it with these green pants. It worked beautifully. I hope you think so. I put it on with the pants, paired it with this lovely bag, and I had my jewelry on. It works just like that. But I couldn't stop there, obviously. You don't come to Relish Crafts to stop there. I couldn't believe when I found this in the thrift store because it's magnificent. Look at this. I don't even know what it is. Look at this wonderful, girl, it could be a sari. I don't know. I'm not pretending to know. I don't know. It's a large scarf. You can wrap it around your body a few times, but it's sheer, okay? The colors here and shapes, the maximalist of this top, I just put them together. And I think that they go so well together. I love mixing prints and patterns and colors. And I had the most fun pairing this scarf with that tunic top. And the green in this scarf just, I think, looked really well with these pants. I did one where I tied it underneath my underarm, right? For like a toga type of look. I personally really loved this scarf draped that way. And I loved the green bag with all of these green looks. It just really complemented everything. I then tied it in the middle and pushed it back kind of like a cape. You could wear it over your shoulders like a cape or push the whole thing back so that the entire scarf is just kind of blowing behind you. I'm into that. You may not be, but I'm into it. And you don't have to be into it because you can wear it so many different ways. It's absolutely fabulous. And of course, I just went ahead and tied it around my waist and it just added so many layers. I really do think it played well with this tunic top. I love the colors. Girl, I just love it together. I think it works, you know? I think to the untrained eye, you're like, girl, you're crazy. But girl, maybe I am. And you know what? I like it that way. And then I also draped this fuchsia colored one over this tunic top because there are fuchsias in here. There's no right or wrong way, okay? When we aren't following trends, when we're doing our own thing, girl, the possibilities are endless. I hope I could talk to you for just a second about this bag, you guys. It's so gorgeous, okay? You guys know I love tassels. This is new to the Relish Crafts inventory and it was gifted to me. I feel like this is a milestone for my channel, okay? Someone gifted me this bag, a company called Babylon Leather. I'm gonna make a separate video talking about it because I also wanna talk about that I have been contacted by other vendors and I just wanna share a little bit of what it is that's been sent to me and how elated I was when I got this because it was nothing like the other things that were sent to me, okay? So if you want to know and kind of relish with me in this milestone that my channel has so wonderfully achieved because of you, because of your support, because of your attention, because of the way you connect with me and my art, that they wanted to share something very beautiful with me. This is real leather and this is 100% silk, naturally dyed, and they do it all themselves and it's lovely. It's a beautiful company and I'm very proud to be showing this to you guys. There is a multitude of bags, okay? We're always going here on Relish Crafts for a global, very ethnic aesthetic. Okay, call it what you want to call it, girl. I'm just guesstimating what best describes my aesthetic. I know that there's been some opinions on how it is I should describe my aesthetic, and I just try to do my best, okay? And this company's designs marries so well into my aesthetic. They allowed me to pick a bag, girl, and I picked this one right away because green is everything. It's versatile. I love how slouchy it is, and like this is so boho to me. I just love it. I love the tassel. So I can take the tassel off and put it on my necklace and make it match. I absolutely love this bag. They had bigger ones, they had higher value ones, but I wanted something that I know I was going to match up with my looks, girl. Okay, I love this bag and I hope you agree that it matched up with my looks. Now, I'll style it up in the other video where I talk about the company more in depth. They didn't ask me to do that. I wanted to do it and make a video for them because I do love their purses and their inventory, guys. Like, if you guys want to treat yourself, I would recommend it. Okay. So anyways, if you guys want to spend a little bit more time with me, I'm going to upload that video so that you guys can kind of relish, like I said, in this moment for me, because I'm very excited about it. I mean, girl, I know other people get PR and all that stuff. Okay. This feels very personal to me, Style Sisters, because Donna over at Babylon Leather truly did watch my channel. She loved what I was doing, how my approach to style, and she knew that their bags would fit in with my aesthetic. And I'm just so grateful that she took the time to connect with my content, okay? And as I will speak about it in the other video, how other people mislead or just lie. Girl, they flat out lie, okay? The charlatans of it all. That they say, oh, we love your content. You're so authentic. Donna actually was a Style Sister, and she really wanted me to have a bag from them because it would fit my aesthetic. And girl, I love this purse so much, and I don't always get new things for myself, and I'm just full of gratitude. Thank you for hearing me out, Style Sisters. Okay, I just had to share that with you. I hope you'll watch that other video, because it is because of you guys. I picked up this darling one size fits most flowy dress. I loved the ethereal flowiness of this dress, okay? I liked that it's like pointed and it's longer in the front than the sides, okay? The back is the same, and I loved the color. What is not to love? I mean, this is a perfect foundation for what it is that we love to do, and that is add stuff. I put it on just by itself, okay? It's lovely. It's flowy. You could go out to the garden. It's hot outside. You could sit on your porch. You can be comfortable in it, okay? And then I added a scarf, a purple scarf. Where's my purple scarf? Girl, where's my purple scarf? I can't find it. I can't find this one, but I will find it. I'll get a close-up of it. But anyways, it's just a regular scarf. It is not a pashmina. And that alone, draped over the front of this dress, pinned to the side, fabulous. I mean, it's dreamy. I think it's beautiful. Very simple, lovely. Now, I added this scarf here, okay? It's just, girl. Ma'am. Oh my God. I very intelligently put them together because I was going to talk about this, okay? These are both regular schmegular scarves, okay? They are not pashminas. They're just regular scarves, okay? And this is the one that I draped over my beautiful purple dress, okay? But look at the pattern, okay? Beautiful. Very boho. Lovely, okay? It doesn't have to be a pashmina necessarily, okay? I know that I use them and I say that a lot, but girl, use what you got. And then the second one that I used to tie around my waist is, again, a regular scarf. Nothing unique necessarily other than the print is awesome and very boho and lovely. And just layer them together. Put them on you however it is that you want. Girl, next to this purple dress, they're fabulous. They're wonderful. Easy. Now, I just had to have a little bit of fun here. I put on the green pants with the purple dress. Why? Because, damn it. Because this just had that kind of color scheme going on, right? Like these fuchsias and the greens. I thought, why not? Okay. And so I just had a good time pairing them, and I put on the pants with it, and I just played with how it is that I draped it. Okay. I went with a couple of toga styles. Like, this thing is long. Okay. So I wrapped one corner around me and tied the other corner to it and just made a toga style. And then I kind of faffed around with it and draped it in a different way, but essentially they're both the same. And I think it looks great. I'm having fun, okay? And I think it looks wonderful. Now, every now and then, I come across a basic, okay? Nothing colorful and extravagant. A basic. And I thought it'd be fun to style up a basic for you. What do I mean by that? Look at this basic top. It is a tunic top. beige gray. Girl, I don't know. There's no color here. There's a really nice little detail that is non-functioning of just having buttons in the back. I love this tunic top. It is fabulous. It feels delicious. It's very loungy and comfortable. I paired it with these basic pants, okay? These are just Sonoma made in Bangladesh, okay? We're really doing good here. Where does this make? I don't even know. Los Angeles. Anyways, this is a size large. It's a linen blend, okay? Very loungy, very comfortable. And I thought maybe I should style up a basic kind of beigey look for you to see how it is that I would kind of tone it down for, I don't even know that an occasion calls for it. I don't know. Sometimes my wife has these business events and, you know, I tend to tone it down because it's a very business casual environment and I'm still me, but a little bit more palatable so I don't shock people because I'm so opposite to my wife. I mean, I don't know if you guys are opposites to your partners, but I'm so the opposite that it's jarring sometimes for people to like, whoa, what's going on here? Anyways, this is a very basic look here, okay? And I put it on for you very simply. I just happen to have some flat shoes that went with this very monochromatic, very bland color. That is beautiful. It's a very beautiful color. I'm not shading. I will wear this, girl. I am not shading it. I'm just, girl, compared to what we've been talking about, okay? Come on. Please, I'm just talking and having fun here. Girl, it's girl talk, it's girl time, okay? Don't judge me, okay? I didn't say anything when you told me that thing, okay? Friends. The first thing that I tried on was this kimono. Is this a kimono? Because it's just, yeah, it's a kimono. I'm pretty sure it's a kimono. I don't know. Girl, I don't know the terminology. I'm getting there, okay? It's a journey. I'm taking one step at a time. I'll be a fashionista in no time with your guys' help. I just have to commit things to memory. My God, okay? So, you know what? I don't know what this is made of, but I just like the feel of it. I like the color, and the flowers were very beigey, kind of like my color combo here, okay? And I just put it on with it, and I think it's very comfortable. It looks well together. And then once you add your accessories and your handbag, girl, it's everything, okay? It's very beautiful. It's a lovely fit. And the next way that I accessorized it was to put my hat on, right? I put on my hat, and I put on a very small silk scarf. I don't know if these are meant for men, or I just noticed them on men in movies where it's just like this short scarf. And this one's 100% silk, so it feels lovely. And I think it marries well together. It looks lovely, very relaxed, very effortless, and lovely. I also added this express kimono, okay? It's got grays, which my shoes are pretty gray, and this tunic top is pretty gray, but it's got white in it. And, you know, I'm wearing silver jewelry. I think it also went well with it. It's what you want to play up. Do you want to play up beiges or whites or grays? You know, it's no right or wrong way here, really. And I also went with like, okay, what if it's cold outside? I just threw on, you know, because I got these very basic colors. I just threw on this Ecuadorian sweater. Oh, it's very cozy. It's a cozy sweater, and I just love the imagery on this jacket. It's lovely. It's just giving very relaxed, cozy boho, and I'm into it. Girl, it's still cold here. What the hell? And so this is a very practical, comfortable look that is still very boho and in a different color palette. Girl, there's no right or wrong way to boho. You do you. Now, this top, I adore the imagery, and it's like embossed or something. This one is 100% pure silk, and I just love the sleeves on it. It's darling. I'm not sure if the buttons are real shell or faux shell, but they're very textured. They feel like they're real shells, but I can't be sure. You know, I didn't buy it new. I thrifted it, and it's got these beautiful cranes on it and just lovely imagery. Oh, it's just like the colors, okay? the whites, the creams, the grays. It really goes well with my basics here. And so I just put it on kind of like a light layer just to add a light flowy layer with a little bit more sleeve. And I love it. It's beautiful. So I left it open so that you could see what that looks like. Very relaxed. And even if you button up, oh my gosh, this top is gorgeous. It is divine. I love it. It's easy. It's effortless, and it's beautiful. Now, I kept these basic brown, tan, girl, I don't know, these pants, okay? Very comfortable. This, I know you've seen this type of dress before, okay? These like beach, free size, tie-dye dresses. I put it on over these pants. Why not? I mean, the colors are coloring together, okay? They are matching. And so I just wanted to show you how it is that I would style up something like this. And I've picked up a couple since I've been thrifting looks just to show you. And I really love this brown and orange color combo here. And who doesn't love an embroidery? I love embroidery. And these usually come with embroidery. So I put it on. Girl, I'm being vulnerable here and showing you my arms just to prove a point. Like, girl, I just don't think it looks good on me. I just don't look... I mean, come on, you could see it. Maybe this is just not a good example. I just don't think it looks good. But, you know, it's a lovely dress. We're going to make it work, and I'm going to show you how. By not showing my arms. Okay. And girl, this jacket, it's a light jacket. I saw it, and I was like, that is a fabulous light jacket. Okay, everything that I thrift, girl, I deep clean it to no end. I steam it, I press it. And after it went through my cleaning process, it was like brand new. I mean, the tag, everything is just gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love what's going on here in the shape, okay? I put it on over this dress and girl, the colors are matching. The brown, the orange, the black. Even the whites, like that creamy white that's still in there, it's all going. And sure, it's tie-dye. Sure, there's a pattern going on here. And girl, it works because of the color palette. That's just always what I'm trying to kind of impress upon you is like, try to push past the patterns and just kind of see the color go from there. Not, girl, you might be better at this than me. I'm just talking to you like maybe you're a beginner here and you might not be. I just paired it with my brown hat because I was already so much in the brown, some brown accessories, a brown bag. It just looked so good, just relaxed, completely intentional at the same time. And I think it looks completely boho, yet I'm mixing so many different types of clothing, okay? Like at first glance, I don't know that you would think that this is boho. Maybe you would, but when I saw it, it was giving more like woman in the office. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But when you button it up, it's like a crisscross jagged hemline. It's fabulous. It's so artsy and yet, I don't know, it's lovely. I love this jacket and it's so light. And the print. I give you a close-up of this necklace because this jacket has this like very circular, almost spiral motif going on here. And this jacket has, this necklace has these browns in it. And then it also kind of has like a circular spiral situation. Oh my goodness. Even the beads have circles in them. I just thought, that looks almost meant to be. It's so perfect. The accessories can really help tie things in together. You know, if you find something at the thrift, I hope you get to pick it up because it's all about acquiring these things as they come and then one day they'll make sense. You guys, I literally have to stop myself sometimes because the combinations of these items, like these pants almost went with everything. These pants went with the other half of what I was styling up. I paired these two together, the purple and the green, not just the reds or the green on green, you know? Or my gosh, look at this, like the gray and the purple and the blue, like it all plays so well together. And then when you're out there looking for accessories like this, like your scarves, if you find something like this that brings together a lot of what you have, This is the thing that will marry them together, okay? It will marry your greens and purples and whites and fuchsias together because this scarf is carrying them well, okay? That's just how I see it. I want to say that I have updated my website and I'm going to have some of these, if not most, maybe some. I don't know. Girl, I really like some of these. But I'm going to upload some of these available for you guys on my website at www.relishcrafts.com. I always try to buy different sizes. I want to be inclusive. I know a lot of people don't have access to some of these really cool items, and I'm lucky to find them, okay? I mean, they're not abundant. You guys have gone thrifting with me, okay? It's slim picking sometimes, and I just want to spread the joy that these clothes I know give me and give other style sisters an opportunity to own something that I would very well love to wear, do wear, and you guys are helping support my channel. I hope you stayed with me this entire time. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly have been looking for you, style sister. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. And it really helps when you guys hype and share my videos. Apparently sharing is like the new way that YouTube decides whether or not it's going to push me out to other people. So I thank all of you who go through that extra time and effort to support my channel, support my dream. And I'm going to be going live soon, okay? So I hope you'll turn on your notifications, and it'll be while I'm in the middle of crafting or maybe preparing some looks for you guys. I haven't decided, but I want to be able to talk to you guys in a live way. So I'll be doing that as well. I hope you guys will be available, and I'll try to also create a post in my community to let you kind of give you a heads up when that might be. But then also sometimes, girl, it's just going to be spontaneous, okay? Thank you for watching. I love you for that. And until my next video, I'll see you next time. Bye.